Hi, my name is Chris Kroll. This is my speech on why I'm extremely adamant against the military draft. What I'd like to do first is show you a number, 1,839. Think about that number for a second and try to let it sink in. This is how many servicemen and women died between 2005 and 2006 in Iraq. Now, think about that for a minute, and we will come back to that. As you know, the draft has been around for over 100 years. It obviously was made extremely popular during Vietnam. I know a lot of people were drafted then. You know, my wife's father was a draft. I know, you know, grandfathers and things that have been draftees, and I just don't think anymore that there's a place for it. We have too many servicemen and women who volunteer to give up 4 years of their lives to fight for this country, and I would just like you to ask them what they think about a draft. And I think that's the #1 reason why we do not need one. I do understand that there are some very good points to it. I'm sure it would help our soldiers and sailors that are overseas now. A lot of them could probably benefit by a shorter tour. You know, maybe they're over there for a year instead of 3 years, or 2 years instead of 4 years. I think it would also probably help to a certain extent to try to raise the morale among, again, because they're not spending so much time getting shot at and getting killed and being under fire 24 hours a day. However, I don't think those pros outweighs the cons at all. Think about it for a second. If you are a soldier and you're overseas, you're in an underground bunker, or you're trying to guard a convoy at night, it's just you and your partner, the other soldier there, and the whole time that this soldier has been deployed over there, he's done absolutely nothing but complain about being in this war, and about being forced to be in this war, and about hey, you know, I didn't ask for this, I don't believe in this war, I have no reason to be here, this is ridiculous, this is crap. Tell me something. Do you really want to put your life in the hands of him? Because I'm telling you, I spent 4 years in the Coast Guard, and although we did not go into combat, there was a cohesiveness to the unit and a trust to the unit, and that same trust applies overseas as it did over here. And trust and friendship and cohesiveness was the very basis of our unit and how we got things done. So you start to introduce different people in there that don't want to be there, or don't have the intelligence to be there, and they're scared to death. I understand pretty much all the soldiers over there are scared, but if you have some that are just scared to the point where they don't know what to do, or they don't, you know, they forget how to pick up their weapon, or they don't have the intelligence to know how to reload their gun, do you really want to have your life depend on that person? I don't think so. I think that I think having a military draft institutes a lot of things that can go wrong. And I implore you to not even think about it. I understand, listen, sometimes our country may need extra soldiers. No. What I'd like to end with is, I would rather fight with 20 people that want to be there and that want to give up their lives and want to make that sacrifice for this country. People that have volunteered to be here. I'd rather fight with 20 of those people than 100 of people that are force-fed babies. Thank you.